Shalom, the Lord bless you. It's the end of the year, it's the last month of the year, and maybe God has put a fresh new idea in your heart or giving you a vision, and the enemy is distracting you from achieving that which God wants you to achieve. See, every time God puts a fresh idea in your heart, know that the enemy will always be there to oppose you. I'm not referring simply to the things we want to do for God, the big things we want to do for God. The enemy is not selective. Anytime we step out to do something new, especially something new for God, we will almost always face a negative circumstance that will try to discourage us or convince us we cannot do what God asks of us. Something will come up to tell us it is too hard, it does not make sense, it will not work, or we are not qualified to do it. The enemy uses such words and thoughts to discourage us, hoping that we will never accomplish what we are set out to do. May God help us all. And this often happens when we begin to get into a deeper walk with God. When we begin to sacrifice our time, our money and energy into God's kingdom, we are moving to new levels in the kingdom. And we know that when we reach a new level, we face a new level of opposition from the enemy, the devil. The Bible tells us that opposition comes with opportunity. But God is always with us, and we have no need to fear. Some things may seem too great for us, but nothing is impossible with God. He is not surprised or frightened by anything. So if we are going to do anything great for God, and if we are determined never to give up on our dreams, we have to take chances. We have to be courageous. When we face situations that threaten or intimidate us, we do not need to pray so much for the fear to go away, as we need to pray for boldness and a courageous spirit. I can promise you, fear will not go away. It is not something we can get rid of, so we must learn to overcome it. The spirit of fear will always try to keep us from going forward. For centuries, the enemy has used fear to try to stop people, and he is not going to change his strategy now. But we can defeat fear. We can defeat fear, yes. We are more than conquerors through him who loves us. Courage, brother. Courage, sister. Do not be afraid. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is pressing forward while the feeling of fear is present. So be courageous.